Yo, what's good, guys? So, we got all of your questions for today. And so, this is day 34 of the 60-day sprint. And so, let's get into your questions. Sarcasm, what's up, my dude, my man? So, I know that you've been asking a ton of questions. Please keep them coming and let me know if these actually help as well in the comments. And for everyone else, if you guys have questions regarding, agency, SMMA, business, lifestyle design, whatever you want, just drop them below. I'm just trying to give as much value as I possibly can. And obviously, my journey is to 200K a month and pretty much teach you guys all the lessons and wisdom I've learned along the way. So let's get into it. So, sarcasm, what are your thoughts on running local lead gen ads on Meta with Andromeda's update? If you had $50 a day for something like roofing, how would you go about structuring campaign and how many creatives would you have per ad set with this level of spends? For winners, how do you, at what frequency, stop the... Wait, what'd you say? For winners, how do you, at what frequency, to stop the ads and get fresh creatives? Oh, that's easy. So for frequency, anytime a campaign gets to 2, I typically refresh. I either refresh, start a new ad set, because I think of ad sets as pockets of people. And so anything above 2, it starts to get fatigued. But like anything lower than that, it's completely fine. Just keep the test going. But the first part to your question, which is $50 a day for ad, how would I structure that? CBO. Don't do ad sets unless you're spending. Don't do ABO unless you're spending more than like $500 a day, and you just really want to focus certain spend towards certain creatives. With Andromeda, so the more you spend, the more you're going to have to test continuously. But with $50 a day, I'd run anywhere from 4 to 8 creatives. With Andromeda, the thing is you just want to keep rinsing and repeating on a weekly basis, and you have to find those winners, right? Like finding winners is basically just the way that you're going to find the winner is once it's in KPI over a prolonged period of time with X amount of spends. So that meaning, less than $50 CPL, and I've spent more than $300 with it, and it's been running for more than 2 weeks or however long the spend is to get to that $300, right? So that's kind of what I would declare as a winner. So I really hope that helps. Let me know in the comments below. FXRHAAN, what's up, my man? So, how do you overcome seasonality issues for both B2B, aka acquiring your own clients, and B2C, getting your client leads? Great question. So, it's often the case too that a lot of you guys are in the home contracting niche, which is fine. Most of my clients are year-round roofers. They just don't stop unless legit the weather cannot make them roof, right? So, yes, lead flow typically tends to slow down in the wintertime, but kind of like anything for your clients, you want to frame it in their interests. And so I always use this analogy, and I actually got this analogy from Michael Mignona, but he was like, frame it to your clients as this. In traffic, it's better to be just rolling along than stopping and going, stopping and going. That's how you, the client, should be thinking about the algorithm. And it's better to just keep the algorithm going along. People are still going to notice you. You're still going to get leads. And when it's time for them to pull the trigger, they're going to go with you because they've already had the appointment. The trust is built. And now we just have to wait, 2-3 months and while we continue to nurture them. So that's how I would frame it in their best interest. And to be honest, man, seasonality is a thing and it does happen for sure. You will get that as an objection on sales calls, coming this winter time. But we all deal with it. You just have to go through it. You just have to do more volume and find those clients that will roof year round. Obviously, southern states are really good, but yeah, I hope that helps. What's your username, bro? Moon Mammoth. What's up, dude? So I have a couple questions and would love for you to give me some insights for sure. Topic: traveling with points and meeting clients in foreign countries. I see that you travel a lot for business and meeting clients. No, I travel for lifestyle. I sometimes meet clients in the US. I hope that clears that up. I currently am trying to grow my business in SMMA and think that meeting clients, okay, so that's irrelevant. The difficulty is that, however, I'm on a no-fly. Why are you on a no-fly list, bro? I remember reading your question. I think I actually responded to you. But yeah, so real quick, I don't travel abroad to meet to meet with clients. I'm not in e-com. I don't have suppliers in China, or I'm not, running e-com brands in Europe, right? I just do SMA agency in the US. I sometimes meet my clients in person. I'm from New York myself, so I have a lot of clients in person that I meet when I go back there. I don't know why you're on a no-fly list. You might be, so it actually might be, unless you're from a South Asian country, Middle Eastern country, it might be a little bit harder for you to get a visa for sure. Like that's a fact, right? So I don't know if you're on a no-fly list. I don't know what you've done, but I would say, dude, you don't need to meet your clients in person. You could just get these testimonials online. I don't mean to laugh at your situation, but like, what do you mean no-fly list? Do you mean it's just hard to get a visa? All right, it's all good, my man. Yeah, you don't need to meet them in person. Pretty much, very little people, very few people actually do meet their clients in person. They just gather testimonials via Trustpilot, online, just like that. So I really hope that helps. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't know. I really hope that you didn't do anything bad. Shit, I really hope you didn't do anything bad. All right, I'll see you guys.